Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the other platforms, I have no idea if this is going to work with the other platforms. Stream started, it says. Who knows? I have no idea. I'm hoping there's going to be a recording of this without all of the technical glitches that we have had. But let us move on. Let us let it go. How about we take a nice deep breath? Okay, I am getting notifications that there is some kind of stream happening. So hopefully that is in fact accurate. And yeah, we'll just have to see. Right, I'm in the room, I'm present. Are you present? Thank you for your your understanding and your patience. Okay, blame the tech issues on Mercury in retrograde. Okay, thanks, Jenny. I have no idea what happened. This is like the worst technical glitch I've ever experienced on this platform since I've been doing these. So that's fun. Okay, I can see a little on the camera on the side. Yeah, this is the extent of what we're going to work with today. None of the cameras are working. Oh yeah, we've got the overhead camera working. That's what's important. And yeah, and as long as you can hear me as well, this mic should be working. So let's take a nice deep breath, everybody. I'm going to get these cards out and let's see what card has a message for us this morning. There's a few. I'm going to pick them all up off the floor. And I probably won't read them all out, but I will share them in a photo after this. Okay, so there was a lot. I'll share them. I'll share the titles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. First one is being sexy. Let's be sexy. Not feeling terribly sexy right now, but so be it. Flow. The next one is flow. The next one is positivity. We need some of that. Positivity. Self-acceptance. I think that's a good reminder. Savor. Savoring when the tech does work, because otherwise it can be just like this and not work. And then we had this last week with our letter T, travel. So clearly that was still at the top of the deck. So those are our card reminders. I will take photos and share them so that we can contemplate their messages. But I'm conscious of the time. We're 15 minutes in and we have not yet done any drawing or doodling. So gather together your utensils, whatever it is you're drawing with and drawing on. Take a nice deep breath. Letting everything go, all of the chaos, all of the turmoil, all of the tension of the week. Another deep breath in. Turning our attention to what has worked this week. Letting go of mistakes and mishaps. And last one, taking a nice deep breath in. And being fully present here right now in this moment. Bring your attention to where your feet are. What are your feet currently touching? The inside of a sock or a slipper, maybe the floor or a chair. Letting go what has come before and being fully present here and now. I really needed that. I hope you did too. And I'd love to know how your week has been and specifically what has been the highlight of your week. I would love to know. The world says chaos. Doodle, yes, absolutely. Mende, is it possible to get your image on the screen more? I couldn't really see the cards and only see half of you. I will try. I will try. We have had some technical issues this morning. Let me see. Oh, there I am. I'll show you the cards. Let me just rejig this. There we go. Not perfect. Not the camera I usually use. So the cards you wanted to see. Being sexy. Flow. Positivity. Self-acceptance. Savor. And last week's one, travel. As I said, I will take photos and upload those so that you have them as a reference. I really hope that my normal camera doesn't work today. It's very annoying, but I'm letting it go. So, what was the highlight of your week, and how are you feeling right now? What is your like internal temperature check rating from on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being awful, 10 being awesome. I'm gonna say, in spite of all the technical issues, I'm a 6.5, so not too bad. I am just acknowledging that my cheeks did not glow, my heart did not race, and my breath did not elevate during this whole technical thing. It was just my brain that was trying to figure out. It was going quite rampant. So yeah, just as a mindfulness practice and witnessing somebody else in real time experiencing a situation that is not ideal or as expected. I'm just reflecting on, how I responded to that. Okay, let's see. Okay, Dilly, you're at 7. Yay! I'm so glad. Fantastic. Hi, Evelina, also a 7. Fantastic. Marion, 7. Fantastic. My gosh. Florgy, good to see you. You're a 6. Jenny, you're a 6-ish. Fantastic. Hi, Marion. Good morning. I haven't even said hello to all of you, so hi. Yay. Tracy, I went to a nail salon and had a pedicure done. Got green and pink nail polish for Wicked for Good. Awesome. That was your highlight of your week. That sounds divine. You should send us pictures of your toes. Michelle, middle of the road, so you guess you're a 5. Awesome. Good. And Tracy, you're a 7. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got some good vibes in the room. If you are new here, you're in the right place if you're looking for the opportunity to intentionally tap into creativity and calm, because that's what we do normally. These sessions don't normally start out quite so chaotically. We did have some technical issues. But that's why we do what we do here, because we are intentional about replanting the energy of creativity and calm in spite of things not going well, in spite of things not working out as we intended, or external factors that we perhaps find ourselves responding to or reacting to. So this is an active practice of replanting the calm and the creativity. I'm looking at a mint plant of mine, a potted mint plant over there by the window. Let me grab it for you so you can see. It had a very severe haircut this week, very severe, and it almost looks, let me change that camera again. It almost looks sad and chaotic, but it is actually very, it's like new growth. It's new growth. it was like overflowing here, and the leaves were dying and dropping off. And I noticed that there's lots of these tiny little leaves down at the bottom that were struggling to see the light. And so I took the scissors to it, and now it is slowly starting to grow. So, you know, sometimes a big shift happens. And as my mindfulness teacher says, don't wait to weave the parachute until you need it. Start weaving it now. Start weaving the parachute so that when you do need it, it is fully formed. This is what we're doing with these doodling sessions. Sorry about that tangent. Evelina, the highlight of your week is you received a pneumatic compression system to use at home that massages the body. That's awesome. That sounds so relaxing. Fantastic. Okay, so let us get to our doodling. Jenny, you have dahlias sprouting, and it's so exciting seeing the new growth pop through the soil. That is exciting. I've become a little plant nerd with my plants. And for the longest time, I labeled myself as the antithesis of having a green thumb. Like I managed to kill cacti. And ever since then, I've always just reiterated that I don't have a green thumb. And I was wrong. So yeah, we can change the identities with which we identify. Michelle, the highlight was having solitude in the sanctuary as I polished the pews before community dinner at the chapel. Oh, that sounds so peaceful and so calming and so delightful. Well, hopefully you will get some calm and peace while we do our doodling today. So today is our creative prompt, the prompt that comes from the 30 days of doodling, getting a blank sheet in front of us, and I'm going to read you the prompt. Florgie, you finished the winter preparation of the garden. Fantastic. Yes, noticing the change of season for sure. Yeah, Delise saying to Jenny that it's fall here, so outside flowers are done for our season, for sure. And being in your 40s equals becoming a plant nerd. It sure does. It absolutely does. So today's prompt, I'm going to read it to you. So just take a moment, settle yourself in, take a nice deep breath. You can close your eyes if you want to. As I read today's prompt. So it is steady like stone. I'm gonna just move this around here. I'm not used to using this camera, so there's a lot of adjustment that needs to happen. So steady like stone. The first prompt is write your intention of today I doodle to ... What do you choose? Why are you here today? Why have you chosen to spend your time? And I know that there's so many things you could be doing, so many lives you could attend, and you've chosen to join this room. Why? Why did Zen doodling appeal to you? What do you get out of it? Today you choose to doodle to. And if you want to share in the comments, please do. Otherwise, just write it on your page to remind yourself. Marian says, for peace and quiet. Yana, to make my heart and soul happy. Oh. Michelle, to rest my mind. Even just reading your motivations has such a visceral effect, and I hope that others feel that too. Evelina, relaxing and brings out creativity. Liz, to anchor me in the present moment. Oh. Delee, to be in a safe space. Yes. Understanding why you do what you do. We have a finite number of hours and minutes every day. Every day we fill them. But how often are we mindful of what we are filling them with? So this is a great way of reminding yourself how and why you have invested this particular hour, this particular moment, and contrast that to all the other moments, all the other hours of the week that went by without you noticing. So our mindful prompt today is, stones hold the wisdom of stillness. Today, feel their grounded, silent strength. We're going to be drawing overlapping pebble shapes across the page, filling each one with a different texture, line, dot, grid, or cracks. So this is giving you creative license to fill in the pebbles with whatever comes to mind. If you have the 50 Doodle reference sheet, you can grab that and pick one that stands out to fill in your pebble. If not, just listen to what your intuition is nudging you to fill in to the pebbles. So we're going to start by drawing our pebble shapes. I'm just going to turn off the fan here. So grabbing your pen, taking a nice deep breath, inviting your attention to land with you on the page, and start drawing pebble shapes. Different sizes. Some on top, some on the bottom, different shapes. Take a deep breath in as you curve your line on the page, overlapping them. And with each pebble, call to mind the sensation of being grounded. What does it feel like for you? The smoothness and roundedness. Imagine how heavy each pebble feels as you draw it. Perhaps even calling to mind a place that you have visited where you might have encountered the smooth, rounded pebbles. Maybe you can recall what they sound like as you walk on them, what they feel like in your hand as you pick them up. And what might you have heard around you in this place where all these pebbles are? Perhaps seagulls, perhaps waves, perhaps the trickle of a stream, perhaps laughter as you skim a smooth, flat pebble across the surface of the water. Taking a deep breath in. Perhaps there were many different shades of pebbles. Notice how none of them are perfect circles. They all have irregular shapes and sizes. And even in that irregularity, they make up a perfect pebble. Turn your page as you need to. Feeling the connection with the solidity of the earth represented in each pebble. Imagining the texture of the stone. And when you feel like you have filled your page, take a moment. Hi Tracy, good afternoon. Yes, you did join at just the right moment. Yana, you say you're doodling to connect in a gentle space with like-minded souls. Yes. Dilly, can I center the camera on your drawing page? I did just notice the... Oh, no, that way. So many technical issues this morning. It's okay. So once you've got your pebbles on the page, we're now going to start doodling inside them. As I said, you can use the 50 doodle patterns from the reference sheet, or you can make it up as you go along. The choice is completely yours. I'm going to start with some dots. I'm going to go off script and tap into what my intuitive creativity is calling me to create. And I invite you to do the same. And take a nice deep long breath between each pebble. As you invite creative intuition to guide you through the next pebble. You might draw from memory of doodle patterns you've done before. Or you might do something completely new. All is welcome. Keep taking your time, inviting slowness and steadiness. And remembering why you've chosen to doodle today. Reminding yourself that the outcome is irrelevant. What's important here is the practice. Practice the feeling of experimentation, curiosity. Practice the feeling of presence, noticing any sensations in your body. Practice slowing down and accepting without judgment the process of doodling. Get curious about what you could do next. What pattern can you create? Practice experimenting, trusting. Trusting your own creative intuition, trusting your ability, there is no right or wrong.
Notice any sensations that might be coming up while we doodle in relative silence. Any physical sensations, any feelings. And don't judge, just notice. The practice of acceptance, just noticing, acknowledging, witnessing. And it's perfectly acceptable to repeat your patterns. And invite your breath to slow down, your thoughts to slow down, to focus on each line, each dot. Notice if you start to feel a little sleepy, as your body and brain starts to relax and slow down. Choosing a different or similar pattern for every pebble. Tracy's asking what everyone's doing for Thanksgiving. If you celebrate it, Sandy says she doesn't. Hey Jessica, you're a little late, it's okay. You missed all the chaos of the technical issues we had. And last night you made a Christmas tree, Zen Doodle. It was fun, yay! That's cool. Drawing inspiration from natural shapes, from patterns you've done before, patterns you've never done. Anything is welcome. Notice what thoughts pop into your mind or emerge as you're doodling. And notice them with curiosity. Isn't it interesting that that particular thought popped up at this particular time? Recognize this time as a break for your brain. It doesn't need to control anything. It doesn't need to be on alert. It doesn't need to be planning. It doesn't need to be preparing. It can just be an observer, a participant. Invite that analytical part of your brain to join in with the creative decision making. What pattern shall we draw next? There are no limitations. If we could draw any pattern at all, what would we draw? Perhaps you start out with one pattern in mind and then it changes. Perhaps you start out with just moving your pen without any real idea of what it is you are doing and see what transpires. Have fun with it. Play with it. There is nothing riding on the outcome of this doodle. No one's going to judge it, and you are practicing non-judgment yourself. Jessica, I had that exact thought. They do look like Easter eggs. play with different pressure in your pen. Noticing on your next inhale, how far down does that breath go? Does it go to your solar plexus, the bottom of your lungs? Does it go further down into your belly? And how does it feel? How does it feel to inhale? What do you notice about your posture as you're doodling? Can I just grab my glasses? Roll your shoulders back. If you notice that you've been leaning forward, lift your chin gently, slowly. Look up at the ceiling. And feel the steadiness of this practice as you contemplate each individual pebble, steady and still. invite a sense of looseness into your fingers, your hand, your forearm, your elbow, your upper arm, your shoulder, and your neck. Accepting whatever is showing up for you, whatever sensations, whatever thoughts, whatever feelings. Breathe with them. And mixing in that sense of stillness with whatever else is showing up for you in this moment. Just sprinkle stillness and steadiness. Let whatever is coming up be there, and add that dash of stillness. Let stillness and steadiness be the main character. Dilly, you have to leave. We'll continue working on this later. Fantastic. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your patience earlier with our technical glitches. And I would love to see your drawing. You can take inspiration from pebbles you've doodled before, and perhaps just changing up the doodle pattern in some way. Evelina. I'm getting so good at drawing straight lines and perfect circles. Mende, ooh la la, Evelina. Yeah, muscle memory. Muscle memory is a thing. The more you practice it, the easier it gets. Have a look around your space right now. Where can you draw pattern inspiration from? I looked at my lampshade. And this pattern now exists in today's doodle. Get curious about the patterns that surround you every day and that perhaps we don't even notice. This one is inspired by my tea towel. I'm standing at the kitchen counter. Can I zoom a little closer? Sure, Claire. Anything in particular? Or the whole picture? Should I come down with the camera? Okay, cool. Now I'm inspired by the kitchen counter. are you doing? And when you think of steadiness, what comes to mind? Midday, feeling relaxed, yes. I have noticed that these more fluid sessions do tend to be calmer, quieter. Notice if you are holding any tension in your face. Maybe you're clenching your jaw. Just invite your jaw to relax, your mouth to relax, your lips to relax, your cheeks to relax, temples to relax. Your forehead to relax. steadiness. And accepting however the experience is turning out for you. Checking in at the start of every new pebble to see if any creative spark comes to mind, and if not, looking around your space for inspiration. And of course, you have the 50 Doodle reference if you need it. Evelina, forget purchasing coloring books. I have so many drawings I have to color in. Yes, we're creating our own collection of adult coloring pages. And at any time, we can create more. And how wonderful that that is uniquely yours. A wonderful mantra that I'm personally attempting to integrate to make a default setting in my mind is just this. Just this. As a reminder, when you do notice random thoughts or mind wandering, come back to just this. Just be here now, doing this thing fully. Whatever it is you're doing, whether it's your doodling, maybe it's the dishes, remind yourself just this, the practice of mindfulness. Even if it's answering emails or doing a particular administrative task, just this, just be focused on this, what you're doing right now. I'm not sure how many pebbles you have. My spidey sense tells me I'm not going to be finishing mine in our allotted time, and that's okay. The invitation is an open invite to complete your pebble doodle over the course of the weekend or the coming week. And you can either sit down and complete it in one sitting, or you could do a little pebble whenever you need, a dash of steadiness and stillness. When you notice that your mind is racing, your breath is fast, your heart is beating rapidly, pick a pebble, pick a doodle, and take just 5 minutes or 10 minutes to focus on just this. Whatever you are reacting to, you're not ignoring it. You'll tend to it, but from a place of grounded steadiness, using your doodle pebble to help you bring your mind and focus back to the present moment. And as you are doodling, do a mini body scan from toe to head, just noticing the sensations that you're experiencing. I see we have reached. I'm glad you're loving this, Marion. We have reached our 90 minutes. I would like to share our session for next week. We're going to be going back to the alphabet, the letter U. So start thinking about what U means for you. What does U mean for you? I will be in a different location next session. We are going to North Carolina, Asheville. So we'll be in Asheville, North Carolina. Hopefully the tech works. I am going to be fiddling with that, tinkering with that after this to see what the problem was. I hope that you found this session valuable. If you are not yet finished your Pebbles, I want to invite you to take the time, make the time, create the time over the course of the weekend or the coming week to finish the Pebbles that don't yet have a pattern in them. And beyond that, as Evelina says, to color them in. I think it's a beautiful, a beautiful, what's the word, drawing to color in. Maybe play with some shading if you want to. I'll certainly work on mine and I'll share the end result over on the other platforms. If you're not in the other platforms, you can find them on my Insight Timer teacher profile. So I hope that you enjoyed this session. Let me know how you're feeling right now, your internal weather app. What is it saying on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being awful, 10 being awesome. And how did contemplating stones and pebbles, the steadiness and the stillness of that, how did that affect you? Here's some reflection questions. Did you feel calm or contained within the stones? And what inner strength of yours surfaced? Maybe that's something you want to journal about. And if nothing did come up to answer those direct questions, perhaps get curious and journal about what inner strength do you want to express more fully. That's a good question, Evelina. What are we working on when we run out of the alphabet? That is a very good question. We are going to get creative. I think we might have to put it to a community vote. But this is not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm quite enjoying, and I am doing these cat doodles. I'm coloring them in, but I'm contemplating taking away all the color and some of the details so that we can doodle within it like a cat shape or something like that. These Zen cats, I'm quite enjoying that. And then I'll share the outline, so you're not expected to be able to draw a cat unless you want to try, if that's a skill that you want to develop. That's one option. Another option is filling in an entire page, much like this pebble one that we have done, but with more aesthetic attachment. I am open to your suggestion. If you've got any ideas, this kind of thing, that's what I was thinking. We could do entire pages of a singular doodle. Yeah, so spitballing, throwing it out there, open to your suggestions. You can message me if you have any ideas or preferences. We could put it to the wheel of inspiration and see what the wheel tells us to do every week. That's also another option. So yeah, you let me know what you want to do. So let me know right now, how are you feeling after this session on a scale of 1 to 10? Has this helped steady, ground you, relax you? Or maybe it's not had any change at all. That's also okay. Michelle, you for understanding. Yes. Mende, I will definitely have to finish mine later. Need to hop to an appointment now. Perfect. Enjoy completing your pebbles later. And I hope you have a good appointment. Michelle, you're relaxed and refreshed, up to a 7. Fantastic, that's great. Tracy, still a 7, nice and relaxed and sleeping. Lovely. Yes, I think it's very late for you over there. Jenny, this was so good. I'm 9-ish now. Fantastic, feeling calm, grounded and relaxed. You're so welcome. Tracy, thank you. And everyone, patience surfaced. Wow. Yes, 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 it certainly does. I felt that as well, like slow down, be calm, be patient. Feeling you're an 8, fantastic. Tracy, we could do numbers for sure, for sure. Or are you asking what, yeah, we could do, I'm trying to think what, I'll have to think about the numbers. Ella, nature inspired, leaves, vines, flowers. I'm so with you on that one. I could do leaves, vines and florals till the cows come home. Evelina, you're an 8. Fantastic. Ella, you're an 8. Florgie, you're an 8. Wow, we've certainly elevated the vibes in this room. Thank you so much. Thank you for your co-creation of those high vibes. I definitely feel mine has elevated. Yeah, I'm probably 7.5, 8 right now as well, in spite of the technical glitches earlier. So please do register for the session next week. Like I said, I'll be in a different location and hopefully I can get the tech to work. And if you do celebrate Thanksgiving, yes, happy Thanksgiving. I just look at it as permission to have a roast midweek. That's what I'm excited about. Like, Thanksgiving isn't a thing for us, but I love me a good roast. Roast potatoes, stuffing, gravy. Ooh, I'm gonna make a vegan nut roast. I've got a really great recipe. Obviously everything is vegan for us. But yeah, you do you enjoy what you enjoy if you celebrate the day. And I hope to see you next Friday. And let me know how you enjoyed this one. Let me know what your thoughts are for Beyond the Alphabet. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for the high vibes. And, oh, Tracy, you're also vegan. Cool. Yay, vegans. Yana, you're so welcome. Wonderful idea with the pebbles. Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Fantastic. Yes, it is a lovely prompt, I must say. And this is day number 7 of the 30 days of doodling. So that's that prompt over there. So we are going to keep going through the 30 days of that, and we'll probably cycle back around. All right, everybody, have yourself a fantastic weekend. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you again next week. Yana, I sent you a message on IT. Could you check if I received it? Sure. Let me see. Let me see. How would I do that? Okay, I will disconnect my phone. 1 second. Let's do this. And then I shall open the Insight Timer app right now. Yana. Oh, 1st of November.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Is that the one that you're talking about? I'm very late in responding to that one then. Let's go. Perfect. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I'm terrible. My mind moves on. Yes, I will answer that. Thanks so much. All right, everybody, have yourselves a great weekend, and I'll see you again next weekend or next Friday. Thanks, everyone. Bye.